All right, guys, now we are looking at the Adventure One from Potential Motors. This is Michael, head of design, so he is the man, the myth, the legend behind something like this. Michael, how are you, man?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me on.
Dude, tell me all about this thing. It is super, super interesting. One of my personal highlights here at Overland Expo East. Tell me what this is.
Okay, so this is our ground-up design for an off-road overland UTV. And what we tried to do here is kind of go back to what is the mission of getting out off the beaten track. We really wanted people to be able to explore and really fulfill whatever their mission is, whether it's sightseeing, hiking, motorcycling, biking, or just getting away from it all. And we wanted to provide as much possibilities in the smallest package possible.
Okay, so talk me through some of the highlights here. This is it's a new concept for a lot of people. Tell me, let's walk around and just absorb what this is, because it's super interesting. Okay. So it's electric, right?
That's correct. So it has dual electric motors, one for each axle, and a 70 kilowatt hour battery. That's a lot of energy. It's a huge battery.
And you keep that down in the bottom of this
thing? It's all under the floor.
So you guys can kind of see here, this whole bottom area is just battery. Is that right?
That's correct. And it's significantly low, so that means that the tip over angle is extreme. Like, you can go almost 30 degrees before this thing starts to want to roll. So while we're down here, I'd also like to highlight, this is made for serious off-roading. We have 12.5 inches of ground clearance, 11 inches of suspension articulation, and the approach, departure angle, and breakover angle equivalent to a Jeep Wrangler. So
that's pretty cool.
It's really capable, and it's not going to get hung up because the floor is completely flat. Like, the battery has a giant skid plate, so you can't get stuck on branches, rocks, and that sort of thing. You just slide on through.
And you guys can see right behind Michael here, the approach angle is super. The wheels are just jammed out to the front and the rear of this thing. It's got these huge Gullwing doors. What was the idea with the doors? Is there a reason for that?
Yeah, there are two reasons, actually. One is pretty obvious. I've got an awning. I'm in the shade.
That makes a lot of sense.
It allows your outdoor space and indoor space to blur a little bit.
Sure, I'll back up so that people can see that.
So right now I'm out of the Virginia sunshine, which if you've been out here in the middle of the afternoon is a blessing.
Yes, it is.
You know, if it's raining or whatnot, that's also nice to have. The middle row seats come out without any tools, and you can use them as camp chairs. All of this is marine grade material, so it's very scratch resistant, UV resistant. And you can just hose it out. So if it gets dirty, messed up, whatever, you just hose it out and you're good to go. 10 gallons of fresh water on board that you can use for cooking, cleaning, or also just to wash out the vehicle. Marine grade plywood, you can hose this all out. If you come around back, we'll show you the accommodations here.
And we've got the ladder on the side, guys.
That's
so
right.
You can get on the roof.
Integrated ladder, 350 pounds of rooftop storage. Great place to hang out for sunsets, by the way.
I mean, it's got, how tall is this vehicle?
It's 220 centimeters, so...
I'll do the math on screen for
That's all right.
the guys at home. This is a Canadian-based company, guys.
I'm not your friend, buddy! I'm not your buddy! Ah!
They are less than a year into this, and this thing is super, super cool. Okay, let's continue.
Okay, so as you can see, another awning, which we also call the hatch. And we have this custom-made Egoic kitchen by our partners in Europe. It's a fantastically high quality product. It all folds in under the bed. There's 2 storage drawers, 2 gas burners. These burners also come out, so if you want to go for a hike and take something with you to cook up a little lunch.
That's really smart.
Yeah, and it's all beautifully made. None of this is like discount stuff.
The industrial design on this entire project is just beautiful. It's so cool.
Thank you.
So cool.
We really wanted this to be an integrated solution, not looking like something where you bought a bunch of accessories. And Ego has been really great working with us on this. You know, there's a sink, there's a shower attachment, and a fridge as well. And as you can see from the bed accommodations, we designed this to be really almost glamping-like. Little touches like these little dome lights also act as hooks, so you can hang things off of it. Shelving, which is illuminated, and like I said, lots and lots of storage.
Oh, that is just otherworldly. There's nothing quite like this that I've ever seen. One of the things that I am aware of is the range on this Nick told me the other day that it was about 100 miles off-road. Is that correct?
It is, and that's
Okay.
like 100 miles in like loose material where there's going to be potentially a lot of wheel spins, so like mud or sand or snow. But in hard pack material like we're standing on right now, like something a little firmer, it can be as much as twice that.
Okay, okay. So this is the Adventure One, guys. This is something that I'm enamored with this concept. I think it's super interesting. One of the other things we should mention is that you can flat tow this to recharge it. Is that right? So you can be
That's correct.
charging it on your way.
That's right. So instead of having a trailer, you just flat tow it, and then it's in regen mode so that while you're getting to the trailhead to start your adventure, you're charging it up essentially for nothing. And then you're ready to go as soon as you get there. And one other feature that we're offering is the ability to use a propane generator. So if you're deciding you really want to go off the beaten path and stay there, and you're worried about maybe like using up your battery, not getting home, you bring a barbecue tank and a propane generator, you fire that thing up and you can recharge absolutely anywhere.
So you can really legitimately extend your range out off the beaten path. So you could drive, you know, a smaller vehicle, something that's less off-road capable, tow this behind, and then go out and rock and roll. Is that right?
That's it. It's made to enable whatever your adventure might be, hunting, fishing, astronomy, or just getting away from people.
That's my favorite one, getting out away from everybody. What does this cost? What would something like this cost?
Everything you see configured like this is $136,000, and we're making 150 of these, so they're pretty exclusive. So if you want to get your hands on one, go to potentialmotors.com, sign up for our newsletter, and put a deposit down. It's fully refundable, and get your foot in the door.
What's ETA on delivery on these so people
First
know?
quarter 2025.
Okay, all right, guys, check it out.